This past weekend at his rally in Nevada, Donald Trump once again suggested that he might overstay his term in office. But this time he wasn't going to do it, just by staying because he doesn't want to leave. He says he's going to try to negotiate a third term. Here's what Donald Trump said, specifically, word for word here. In 52 days from now, we're going to win Nevada, and we're going to win 4 more years in the White House. And then after that, we'll negotiate, right? Because we're probably, based on the way we were treated, we're probably entitled to another 4 after that, he says. Not how it works. You've already had 4 years to be president. And in those 4 years, in spite of the fact that you were under investigation, you've still done things. It has literally in no way hindered anything you have wanted to do. You have appointed over 100 judges who are going to serve a lifetime in federal courts throughout the country. You have appointed 2 Supreme Court justices who are going to continue to bastardize the U.S. Constitution for another generation. You have signed executive orders. You have passed budgets. You have given the military-industrial complex hundreds of billions of dollars every single year. And in spite of all of that, you've still managed to play golf more than any other president in living history, or all of history for that matter. You have managed to take more vacation times than anyone else in 4 years. You have managed to continue to do rallies, to go out there and campaign since day one of this administration. You didn't lose any time at all just because you were under investigation. Hell, you just admitted earlier this week you spent 9 hours in one day watching Fox News. You're not owed anything. And of course, we can't forget the important fact of that's not how any of this works. There is an amendment to the United States Constitution that limits Donald Trump to 2 terms. That's it. 8 years as president of the United States, or 10 years total if he had taken over for a vice president, or as vice president becoming president, yada, yada, whatever it is. He can't serve more than 10. But because he has now served 2 full terms, he is not eligible for the 10. He only gets the 8. He cannot serve as vice president because then he would overstay his term limits. He can't negotiate that. That's an amendment to the Constitution. You know what it takes to undo an amendment? Yeah, it pretty much takes the entire country being like, yes, okay, we're all going to get off our butts. We're going to do the Constitutional Convention thing. We're going to come up with an amendment. We're all going to ratify it state by state by state by state. Yeah, not going to happen. Totally not going to happen. If we're going to do any kind of amendment about term limits, we're going to stick them on the House and Senate too, instead of repealing them from the White House. No. We're going to make sure that we do not have kings here in the United States. Hell, that was the big fear of the Founding Fathers. We don't want to be kingmakers. They didn't put term limits in place, and that was probably one of the greatest failures that they had, with the exception of not including actual human beings as actual human beings. That's their biggest one, obviously. Term limits, I'd say, is second. But here we are. And the reason I talk about these stories is because Democrats seem to freak out about him. Oh my God, what if he doesn't leave? Oh my God, what if he does try to run for a 3rd term? Folks, I'm going to keep telling you this. Stop freaking out about it. Stop acting like this is a thing he can even do, because he can't. And if he tries, there's mechanisms in place that will make it end real fast. And I'm not talking about after a few days. I'm talking about within a matter of minutes. If Trump tries to stay in the White House when he is no longer welcome, he will have no authority to stop the actual authorities from coming in and removing him with force. He cannot run for a 3rd term because we have a constitution that protects us from that. Thank God. Okay? Can we all be on the same page now? Can we all stop freaking out every time this man says that he wants another 4 years? He's just saying it to get a rise out of you. He's saying it because his base likes that idea. But let me tell you, the scary part, that 3rd term that he's telling us about, it's not for him. It's for one of his idiot kids. And that might be even more terrifying than a 3rd term of Daddy Donald.